is local authorities? Local authorities are the third hierarchy in the administrative system of the Malaysian government after the federal and state governments. Local authorities are within the local government where it has direct dealing with the locals. In Malaysia, PBT is the party that handles matters related to local affairs. The function of the local authority is closely related to the business carried out at the local level where it offers service to the public.
What is the function of local authorities? Function of local authorities are process the development plan application submitted, control land use development activities through the application of acts and guidelines, issue detailed planning guidelines and standard for development, coordinate the implementation of gazetted development plan policies and strategies, conduct development planning research and surveys, coordinate local government policies in relation to development, implement state government directive regarding government projects or government policies, implement the instruction of the National Council for the local government to develop local government. Establish local authority funds under its control.
What is issues regarding local authority in Malaysia? Local authority is faced with various issues and problems in action collect assessment rate areas. It is important to know the extent to which assessment rate areas become national issue should be viewed seriously by all walks of life, especially leaders, and should be addressed urgently to avoid further dispute and problems arising in the future. The causes of assessment rate areas are due to deliberate payoff rate by taxpayer. Cases of transfer of ownership but is not reported, therefore local authority is not aware of such transaction. Taxpayer financial problem. Taxpayer dissatisfied with the services rendered by local authority and vacant land, which had no complete address, and it is difficult to local authority to send bill to property owner. Also, assessment rate area in local authority is caused by internal problems such as the method applied during assessment is cumbersome and slow, which needs modification or reform. Lack of staff to handle rate collection system, and tenants do not care about assessment rate when they receive the bill and cause the owner of property bear late payment imposed by local authority.
What solution for their issues? Solution for the issues are the local authorities need to take drastic action in order to overcome the challenges in assessment rates collection. State government should play a role for local authorities to collect assessment rates areas. State government also should support what local authorities does. Councillors and politicians should jointly play their part to encourage ratepayers to pay assessment rate without having to be directed to do so. At the same time, local authorities need to increase the level of services to the people to gain their trust. By doing so, then the people realize that it's worth for them to pay the assessment rates and to fulfill their duty to pay assessment rates within stipulated time. The land office also must play their role in these issues. The land office, in case of an individual applying for change of the title of the land, they should check whether there is an assessment rates areas due from any party, be it the applicant, seller or buyer. If the assessment rates have been paid, then the application to change the title of the land may be processed accordingly.
Conclusion. Local authorities is an essential instrument of nation or state government which unites the people of a defined area in a common organization whose functions are essentially complementary to those of the central government and in the interest of the local residents. Therefore, local authorities must be responsible, accountable, and efficient in providing public facilities and services to local communities. Local authorities should ensure that the sources of income sources, especially the revenue generated from the assessment rate, are properly and effectively collected.